Right. Hi, people. Yeah, you can see me, huh? I am Marcus Shadow. I was the host of Showtime, going to be host of the Shadows Mall. There is now new stuff coming because, hey, live video feeds, yeah. So I'm going to be retooling my show a little bit, but that's not what this show is about. This is Around the Pound, new, live, and in surround sound. No, we don't have surround sound. But yes, it's going to be a live weekly format for Around the Pound, and the regulars are going to be myself, and joining me, Mr. James Phoenix.
Hello.
And the last of the regulars, Chris, aka the Mole, from the gaming side of things.
Hello.
And if you couldn't tell now with live format, Around the Pound and the X Pound is now brought to you by Logitech H600, the official headset of the X Pound. That's right. And that little chuckle over there is our special guest for this week, Richter Hammer, the Sad Gamer.
Hi.
Is that your Phoenix impression?
Yes.
He will now rise from his children.
Like I said, he's so sad. I just want to give him a hug. Come here, Rick.
Oh.
He's the big teddy bear.
Come hug the guy in the Mighty Duck Stop.
So yes, as I said before, this is going to be a weekly show. One episode a month. It's just going to be the three of us, myself, Mr. Phoenix, and Mr. Mole.
Mr. Shadow, Mr. Shadow, I hate to cut you off. It's one episode every week there, buddy.
No, it's one episode a month. It's going to be the three of us, buddy.
Okay, fair enough. But it's still one episode a week for the show. Before you talk about one episode a month, it's
what
awesome.
I
But I think it's still a monthly show.
Every other
Well, I've
episode of the
covered
week
the
is going to be
I
it's going to
did
be
say
Jim by
show,
himself.
Jim, if you'd have paid attention to your own show. But yes, the other three episodes will more than likely have a guest if we can swing it. Not necessarily, but if we have a guest, we have a guest. If not, it'll just be the three of us. And it's basically going back to kind of the classic format of Around the Pound of talking about things that happen during the week in entertainment and anything pretty much, gaming, comics, TV, Mole's crazy life. And we're kind of merging that with what our most current format was, which was just kind of generally sitting around and having a chat, which is what Around the Pound was supposed to be from its inception anyway. So we hope you enjoy the new format and the more regularity. Yeah, so let's go ahead and kick things off. I'll kick it off. And I have...
It seems so many of our podcasts start with reformatting.
It does.
Well,
Just call this the gritty reboot.
indeed. And going along with the themes of gritty reboots, we have an announcement from AMC, and they are making a martial arts drama called Badlands. Now, when you first hear that, you might think, okay, it's going to be some awesome, martial arts like about, kind of like maybe like Kung Fu: The Legend Continues or Kung Fu: The Legend of some martial artists walking through some wasteland, beating up bad guys, yada, yada, yada. No. You see, this TV series on AMC, and I don't know if Richter has heard about this one, this is the gritty reboot of Journey to the West.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to be like, monkey magic, hey, monkey magic.
Pretty
If
much.
anyone remembers that show ever.
It is expected to premiere in late 2015, early 2016, created by the writers and showrunners Al Gough and Miles Millar of Smallville infamy, and MTV's upcoming Shannara series, whatever that is. And they'll serve as the executive producers along with Oscar-nominated producers Stacey Sher and Michael Shamberg of Pulp Fiction and Contagion fame, and master martial arts filmmakers Daniel Wu and Stephen Fung. So,
Nice.
I don't know. They have some pretty good people on there, but at the same time, being written by a Smallville guy, and they're doing Journey to the West, yeah.
Like I said, I'm imagining it to be a slightly more serious version of that Monkey Magic show. If anyone remembered that. That was an awesome show. Monkey Magic, and it was like Journey to the West retold as like a
Mhm.
series where it was like a wacky sort of Adam West Batman meets Kung Fu.
Right. Well, here's
It
the
was weird.
description of this show. It's a little one-paragraph description. Badlands is a genre-bending martial arts series very loosely based on the classic Chinese tale Journey to the West. In a land controlled by feudal barons, Badlands tells the story of a great warrior and a young boy who embark on a journey across a dangerous land to find enlightenment. So, yeah. So I don't even know if there's going to be a monkey in this one. Yeah. Thoughts?
I want a monkey.
And a pig
know.
and a water sprite.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And
Just,
evil
what do you
aliens from
think of this
space with
news?
scours.
Ha. So what do you think of this news, Mr. Hammer?
If they stay faithful enough to it, that could actually be kind of cool. Even though I'm pretty sure there's 8,000 versions of that shown in China probably right now, because that's one of like two things they're allowed to show. But that could actually be kind of cool. I do actually like that story, and I've seen several iterations of it. But I think if pulled off well, it'll be good. I kind of don't have faith. Though I didn't actually watch Smallville, so it's not from that perspective that I don't have faith. I just don't know if they even know the story of Journey to the West, so I kind of worry about them completely screwing it up.
You should worry more because apparently they did know the story of Superman.
Ooh.
Do you think it'll be better than Dragon Ball Evolution?
Yes. What? I don't want to see anything that's worse than Dragon Ball Evolution. A guy could take a dump in his hand and sell it to you for $5, and it's probably better than Dragon Ball Evolution.
Wow.
Ouch.
Like I said, I have faith this could be as good as Evolution, and that was shit, really shit. But the reason I think it could be as good is Smallville writers, the same ones that made Doomsday into a human love interest, got one punch hit. Oh. No.
Yeah. But yes, does anybody have anything else for the week? That's my news.
Hey, did Jim want to go next?
I can. Are we just going through all of ours, or do we want to jump around person to person?
Considering you both only had one each.
No, I have 3.
You guys can go back.
Okay,
and forth,
then-
that's fine.
Okay.
However you want to do it, doesn't matter.
That's
Go
cool.
for
You
it,
take
Jim.
it away,
Speak.
Jim. Speak,
Okay.
Jimson.
Also, for the record, Google Hangout comment tracker does not work worth a shit. Just want to
We'll
put
have
that
to-
out there.
We'll have to do research on it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Anyway, news. Well, the first thing I will mention here, the younger portion of our audience might be interested to know. Unfortunately, it was announced today that the the purported hit Nickelodeon show Sam and Cat has been canceled. Yeah, it wasn't all that good. I tolerated it. I thought it was okay, but it lacked something. It's canceled amid all kinds of reports. Of course, the whole leaking of Jeanette McCurdy's racy photos probably contributed to it. Also, her not showing up at the Kids' Choice Awards because of that. The fact there's a lot of rumored behind-the-scenes animosity. Supposedly, Jeanette McCurdy went on a tiff claiming that Ariana was getting more money than her, and they had a whole big fight. And then the whole thing about Ariana and Jeanette, I guess, kind of hated each other. And supposedly, Jeanette claimed Ariana was making things, always had to make things all about her, and was an egomaniac or whatever. And the whole thing just fell apart. So we bid Sam and Cat farewell, and we wish it well in its future endeavors.
As I said, with all those things, he just listed people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So unfortunately, that is no more. Hopefully they can, I mean, with Ariana Grande's music career exploding, she's doing pretty well. Hopefully Jeanette can get into her country music and have a successful career outside of Nickelodeon as well. And we also and I also want to wish Dan Schneider luck on his new Nickelodeon show that he's launching, which is already in production, called Henry Danger. So we'll see how that goes.
Indeed.
Cool.
Would you like to do one of yours next, Mo?
Okay. My next one, just because I had them right here, ready for it. Super Mega Force is now in the UK. Woo! In terms of toys, so yeah.
Yeah.
Let's move the fuck on. Next news.
Fair enough. All right. Next thing I have on my list over here. Again, I don't know about anybody else here, but I am a big country music fan. So big news for me this week is that Garth Brooks has announced that he is finally returning to country music. For those unaware, he took several years off because he wanted to be there for his daughters as they grew up and didn't want to be constantly on the road their whole childhood. And he said that once they all graduated high school, he would come back. And his youngest daughter graduated high school last year, so he announced that a new album will be coming out sometime around Black Friday. And then he will be having a world tour. Some dates will be announced by the end of the month here. And we're going to see how the current country music scene, which is populated by a large amount of what people call bro country, or hick hop, as it's also known.
Hick
hop.
I had not heard those terms. I love them both.
And of course, and I'm not saying this ironically, sarcastically, or any other thing. I'm actually being genuine. Of course, we all excited for country western people. For Taylor Swift has a 5th album coming out. Woo!
Nice. So Garth will be coming back, and we'll see how his more old school cowboy country clashes with the bro country of today, and see who wins out.
Coming back to teach the young bucks what real music is?
Something like that. Although a lot of people who are fans of the old school country, like the Waylon Willie and Hank country, think it's kind of sad that someone like Garth Brooks, whom they dislike, is heralded as the return of real country music, but it's neither here nor there. But anyway, so yeah, that's a thing that's happening, so keep an eye out for the new album and all this good stuff like that there.
Things of that nature.
And things of that nature.
Nice.
I'm out of all the classic Jingle All the Way!
My next bit of news, also UK news. Batista and Seth Rollins will grace the cover of the new WWE Live in the UK DVD for May 14, as it's called. The DVD is releasing to the fans in the UK and Europe on Monday, August 11th, 2014. The DVD can be pre-ordered on www.dvd.co.uk, and yes, I am reading this for those of you wondering. Features matches from Raw, SmackDown, Superstars, Main Event, and the synopsis is, with the WWE Universe still reeling from the events of WrestleMania and Extreme Rules, the WWE arrives in London for Raw and SmackDown live in the UK. Hulkamania is back and running wild in London as Hulk Hogan returns to England, capital for SmackDown. Not content with defeating John Cena Extreme Rules, Bray Wyatt looks to completely destroy the C-Nation leader in front of his packed O2 crowd. Can John Cena's newfound allies, the Usos, prevent the magical Bray Wyatt, or manacle Bray Wyatt, from topping the 14-time world champion? And also, interesting note for you, it says, plus the homecoming of England's newly crowned Intercontinental Champion, Bad News Barrett, Divas Champion Paige, and the extra feature, brace yourself for UK fans, it actually features the WWE, as it says on the box, so it should be WWF, but move on. WWE Championship matchup, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man Randy Savage, the first ever UK event from October 10th, 1989.
Nice. That was good.
So now if it's stuff people don't care about, the Americans. And I'm kidding.
Although I will say it would not surprise me if Bray Wyatt was actually magical.
He might be magical, but not as magical as Trevor, who's ever so clever.
No, he is.
But Bray Wyatt, leaves.
Yep.
He believes in magic.
Monkey magic. Ooh, monkey magic.
It's the running meme. All right. Moving along. The next thing, the last thing I have on my list, which I'm surprised Mole didn't talk about this because I know he's a big fan of this, although it probably doesn't apply to the UK, so that's probably why. But it was announced today that Hulu is now the exclusive home to stream episodes of South Park.
That was not announced today.
Okay, well, when was that announced? Because I only saw it today.
I read it to you last night.
You did?
Yes, that was when Richter was on, and he said he hates Hulu Plus when it's moving over to Hulu Plus later on in the year.
I don't think I was here for that, but okay.
Yeah, he did say it, but that was Sunday for him, so he's from the future.
Yeah, we'll let this go.
Yeah. But yes,
it's still news this week.
Yeah, South Park will be streaming on live on Hulu. It'll be all the seasons will be free to stream from now through September the 24th, which is the premiere of season 18 on Comedy Central. And at that point, all the previous seasons will switch over to being available on Hulu Plus, as mentioned. So that's a cool thing. Now, if you want to catch up on your backlog episodes, go reminisce, check out Carpintano Probe, Imagination Land, something good. Now's the time.
I should watch the Console Wars one.
And just to warn you, according to our lovely assistant, Marcus Shadow, he said the live video appears to be lagging, according to Tiff. So I don't know if it's actually lagging for people watching this or what, but that's what's happening.
If it is, we apologize. Blame Google. Send them your angry letters.
Yeah, but at least our audio isn't lagging, so you are getting the live reactions back and forth between us.
Indeed.
You're getting the audio.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Mole, the rest of your news.
Okay, my next bit of news. NBC, which I thought I was so happy this was on Jim's list. NBC officially announced the first actor has been cast for their musical version of Peter Pan, airing in December. And it's a pretty big noticeable one too.
Of course, that wouldn't be on my list. You specifically told Marcus before we recorded that you were doing it. Of course, I'm not going to take it.
When have you ever listened to us?
There is
Captain
logic.
In all fairness, it's
Captain
Marcus.
Hook
Do you expect me to
will
listen?
be played. Shush, Jim. Captain Hook will be played by Christopher Walken, unless of course Jim's not interested in musicals or Christopher Walken, in which case continue rambling to hear your own voice.
The gator, it comes from.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Christopher Walken. Yay! Although,
I have to
And
say,
according to Arm Rider, who's one of our people, he said that yes, the video does appear to be lagging. However, the audio is fine.
yeah.
I don't know if when it goes. I don't know when it's actually up on our channel, will it correct that, or is it just through the streaming with some people? I don't know, but Aeon Rider did say that. Props to Aeon.
So we'll look into that. Thank you, Aeon.
Thank you, Aeon. I gotta say, this pirate ship has a fever. The only cure is more cowbell.
The only cure is more Lost Boys.
Yep.
That sounds dirty.
My next bit of news from the UK is the hoverboard that Marty McFly rode in Back to the Future 2 could be yours to own later this year, with the iconic piece of movie memorabilia coming up for auction in London. The fantastic piece of kit isn't going to be cheap, however. The prop is being valued as much as £15,000, or approximately $25,000, according to Radio Towns. Other items featured in this auction include a golden ticket from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is going for £15,000 to £20,000.
At that price, you would think it was actually made of gold.
Yep. Arnold
What's that in
Schwarzenegger's biker outfit from Terminator 2 Judgment Day, up to $22,000.
Nice.
That's going to sell for $22,000. An aluminum chair, as you guys would say, an aluminum chair designed by HR, I hope I'm saying this right, Giga, for Dune, is going for a whopping 80,000.
Jeez.
Wow.
For an aluminum chair?
Better be a nice chair.
It's the
Yeah,
chair
better
from
be
Dune.
reinforced.
The chair.
It's the chair from Dune. But they also said, however, it says here, if your means are a little bit more, shall we say, modest, a crew jacket from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, is estimated at just £80. That's right, not a prop, but the crew jacket is estimated to be about £80.
Yeah.
You can buy, and also, you can buy Captain Nemo's miraculous car from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for just $40,000 to $60,000.
Oh, wow.
That was a nice car.
Only.
Yep. And it said it's estimated to go over £80 for Phantom Menace thing. It says, however, if you want to buy a prop, and this is ironic right here, they estimate that the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen car is selling for 40,000 to I think it's 60 or 80,000. However, they estimate that that's going to be more money than the movie actually grossed.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
I just thought a nice little fact for them. And my last bit of news is it says here, after the blockbuster success of Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, Disney have been turning many of their other animated classics into live-action films. Most recently, Sleeping Beauty, retelling Maleficent in the upcoming Cinderella and the upcoming Jungle Book, and now we reportedly can add Dumbo to the mix. According to The Wrap, screenwriter Erin Kruger, Transformers Dark of the Moon and Transformers Age of Extinction, will script a live-action Dumbo and also produce it with Justin Springer. The site reports Kruger is expected to give a live-action remake a strong family component, which has aided the performance of Disney's other recent updates, including Alice in Wonderland and Maleficent.
Live action movie about animals.
Being written by the people that wrote the live action movie about giant fighting robots.
Someone didn't like Babe or Homeward Bound.
I never saw either one of them, actually.
That'll do.
Oh, come on, Homeward Bound's classic.
That is classic.
However, do I think this is going to be good? No.
Yeah.
I just found it really fucking hilarious that a Transformer guy is doing Dumbo. It's like, they're not even closely resembling each other.
Nope.
Closest thing is to it is maybe you could argue the Dinobots in Age of Extinction are animals and Dumbo is also an animal, but even that's pushing it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna, instead of just ruining the well-known Transformers, maybe then they're gonna make a spin-off for Beast Wars.
There you go.
Nice.
Hello, Optimus Prime, I am Dumbotron.
Yep. But that was my news.
Alrighty.
Richter, do you have
I
anything?
think that was all 5. Let's see, I had... Yeah, that is all of it.
Oh. Richter Hammer, do you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this on XGR, but I was curious to see if Marcus or Jim have any thoughts on this. But apparently, GameStop met with their investment company to discuss one of their plans for the future, obviously to get more money. And
their plans.
Yeah, and what
their evil world domination schemes.
Pretty much. But one of the things they suggested was offering exclusive content on each major game release, and not so much like pre-order DLC skins or a gun or something. Like actually meet with the people making the game at the stage where they're planning it, so you could almost get like actual like real content from the game exclusive to like GameStop.
That's an interesting concept, but can GameStop afford that?
Probably, if they act.
With how much money they've stolen from developers, I would say yes.
They still make a lot of money. They will be chased out with all because they've pushed everything to digital on accident.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I could see that going so horrible.
That could
Like,
Yes.
let us not forget that. Yeah,
I don't like the idea, like we said, and like actual content be kept
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, and remember, this is the same company that ripped open all the copies of Deus Ex: Human Revolution and took out the $50 free digital pass for the
Yeah.
service that was competing with GameStop. Let's not forget this.
Yeah.
Can you imagine buying like Street Fighter V and it's like, oh, you wanted Ken? Yeah, you should have went to Walmart.
Yeah.
Will we at least still
Dudley.
get gender swapped Vega? Cammy mixed with
No,
Vega.
yeah,
Will we
because
at least
no
get
one
that?
wants him.
Oh, good. As long as they're not exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
you
Did
buy
you
it at
want a
Walmart.
lightsaber in the next Force Unleashed? Oh, sorry. You should have bought it at GameStop.
What would you do if they both have the same type of content now?
That'd be weird.
Like, if you pre-order Street Fighter V from, say, Amazon,
Mhm.
Poison is counted as a female. If you buy it from GameStop,
I'd pre-order from Amazon.
I had to include that old debate of whether or not she's female, despite the fact even the original Japanese concept art and stuff lists her as being transgender.
Sure.
Let's go
You've
with
not
that.
seen that? Fair enough.
I did just come up with one more thing since you happen to mention the character of Ken. It should also be noted that JD officially announced that for the next Bat in the Sun epic battle, whatever the hell they call that shit, the next battle will be the Green Ranger versus Ryu. Or Ryu, however you pronounce it.
Didn't they have the White Ranger versus Scorpion, or was that somebody else?
They
They had the White Ranger. I think there was a White Ranger was versus Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah. The White Ranger won by like 1% of the vote, but they filmed both endings just to appease everybody.
My only, one of my major problems with that was when he beat him, he should have said fatality, not game over.
Mm.
I mean, it's Scorpion. He should have. Anyway.
I can approve of that.
It's copyrighted. He can't.
Is it?
Yep.
No, I was just kidding. I have no fucking idea.
I was like, I don't think they Donald Trumped it.
And
I
the
do
other-
have to
the
say-
other news.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say, if they do the fight correctly, which this is not the sense they probably won't, but Ryu should fucking destroy Tommy. I'm sorry, because once Ryu taps into the Dark Hado, it's over. I'm sorry, even the
That
Green
makes him
Ranger shield,
nastier, though.
even the Green Ranger shield doesn't protect against the Raging Demon. No.
But
I
if he
will-
jumps.
Cough, Dragon Zord, cough.
See, I will say I do like the Bat and the Sun stuff. The only problem with
I do,
these is the same thing with the Scorpion one. If that shouldn't have even been close. It should have been Scorpion. But Power Ranger fans will vote for a Power Ranger just because it's got Power Rangers on it. It's like, I mean, I'm a Power Ranger fan, as you can see the little toy there, and I had the other toys before, which I purchased. I'm not going to overrate him. Scorpion should have killed him. It's that simple, but I'm not going to go,
Yeah.
oh, it's a Power Ranger, let's vote.
Well, they also did Captain America versus Master Chief and filmed both endings just to appease the Halo
True.
bros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I was like, why did Master Chief get listed? Captain America should have beat him.
Yeah.
Unless it was fighting on the outside of a ship, in which case he chokes them.
Yeah. Well, I can guarantee this is going to be hard to see how this one goes because the JDF fans are going to jump all over it, but there's a huge anti-JDF movement that's come up on this too. To the point that now that they're currently raging that the whole His My Morphin Life series is now being advertised on the front page of PowerRangers.com.
What's wrong with it being advertised on the front of that PowerRangers.com?
Nothing. I think it's cool that they're helping the Power Rangers advertise it, but everybody's like, oh, JDF gets his stuff advertised on the site because Saban thinks JDF is Power Rangers and they're willing to do whatever for him. These are the same people that claim that contest to choose the 5 Rangers for keys was rigged by JDF.
Wow, James Phoenix
Maybe
cannot
think
sit still. What the fuck?
I don't throw something away, but these are the people that keep claiming that, when JDF's Rangers were losing in the last round, he called Saban and made him claim something about hacking and change the votes, this whole conspiracy theory and shit.
But didn't it actually get proven that it had been a hacking? And
Yes,
people
there was a hack.
exploiting stuff they shouldn't have.
yes, there was a hacking and an exploit, but it was the other way. It was people hacking in favor of JDF.
I thought they said it was proven it was hacking in the other way, so they got rid of it because people were voting like 2 or 3 times when they shouldn't have been on the anti ones. Just like the thing with his Morphin Life being on PowerRangers.com, isn't it being helped by Saban? Because that was one of the things he mentioned when they were talking about Green Ranger thing, which means it's going to be an officially licensed thing.
Okay. I just know when the hack happened, there was a whole bunch of like the happened, and the Tommy Rangers were like ridiculously way the hell in the lead by like a ridiculous percentage, and then or no, it was the other way around. Tommy's Rangers were losing by a ridiculous percentage, and then Saban adjusted it, and all the people were like, "Oh look, JDF went to Saban and made them bring it so that his Rangers could win again." That was the claim. Yeah, you were right. It was the voting. The voting was the anti-Tommy people that went crazy, and then they started bitching when the votes got adjusted, claiming that Tommy and the pro-Tommy people and Jason and Frank went to Saban and made them break the vote because he wouldn't want his Rangers to lose.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, with that's like when people hack on like multiplayer games. I want the hackers punished. I want the hacks to be undone. Everything should be fair.
No, I agree, but I agree to be fair. But the debate is some people are saying that there wasn't really a hack. It wasn't JDF was losing that badly, and JDF made them change it so he wasn't losing that badly, and his Rangers won. Whereas other people are saying no, there was in fact a hack, and it was in fact a hack, and that they righted that, and it made sense now. And there's all kinds of sides on it, but who the hell knows?
Yes, but,
personally, I'd probably think there would be a hack.
Probably was, but to wrap up the Pat and the Sun stuff, I would like to say, yeah, they can't really keep character continuity very well, can they? Especially when it's the character they're most well known for.
Batman?
Yes. Because if you look at Batman vs. Wolverine and Batman vs. Deadpool, it's like 2 completely different Batman. It's like, because with the Deadpool one, Batman blew him up. It's like, you can't kill me. I'm immortal. I'm counting on it. Doom. If Batman had done that to Wolverine, yeah, sorry, Logan, you're going to be out of commission for a while.
Yeah, it's because it's fantasy verse fight, so they have to make it seem closer.
And I don't know about that. It depends on, Logan's healing factor can be ridiculous. It depends on how extreme they're giving to him. Once we remember the Old Man Logan series where he was literally eaten by the fucking Hulk and then burst from like a fucking chest burster from the Hulk's stomach.
Nuke was worse.
What was that? Oh, I was already got nuked and healed. Right, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Although apparently he has been killed off recently, or they're going to kill him off.
Okay, we'll see how long that lasts.
Anyway.
Probably not that long. It's a comic book death.
Exactly. All right, take us home, Shadow.
Yeah, so that was nice, and that was quick and fun, and this is what you people should expect from Around the Pound from here on out. Just us getting together, shooting the shit, talking about what happened during the week, and going off on random tangents.
Indeed.
So, again, I'd like to thank my guests, James Phoenix, Chris the Mole, and our special guest, the Sad Gamer, Richter Hammer, for joining me.
And once again, we'd also like to thank our sponsor, the Logitech H600 headset. Right there.
I do love Logitech products.
And Palace cigarettes.
The X-Pound does not condone the use of cigarettes. Cigarettes are known to cause cancer. Don't smoke.
The X-Pound does not condone giving James a voice. His voice has been known to cause cancer.
No, it doesn't cause cancer. It just causes prolonged sleep.
Yes, it does. But I've been your host, Marcus Shadow. Join us next week for another Around the Pound. Good night, everyone.